Thank you so much for attending my presentation on Mega Evolutions, the good, the bad, and the broken. Let's start with the good. Megas tend to be really amazing. About 75% are UU or above in Gen 6, and while some got worse in Gen 7, the majority were still strong. The most like part of Mega Evolutions are that they give lesser Pokemon a chance to shine. Previous shitmons like Beedrill, Mawile, and Kangaskhan saw success for the first time in years, with some going on to absolutely dominate over metagames and get banned. Mega Evolutions are also inherently balanced by the fact that there's a clear opportunity cost to running them. You only get one per team, which is oftentimes telegraphed at team preview. This means that players can form game plans from the very beginning, which is notably lacking from more recent gimmicks like Terra. They're also easy to balance singles-wise. If the Pokemon is too broken, it gets banned. Simple. Since not all Pokemon can have it, Megas are analyzed on a case-by-case basis. Mega Salamence is absurd, yes, but that doesn't mean that we should ban Mega Gardevoir. It's okay and overused. And now we talk about the quote-unquote bad. Obviously no Mega Evolutions are downright awful, but some completely lack niches and high tiers. One example is Mega Audino, who gained the Fairy type and even better defensive stats, but oddly enough lost Regenerator, one of the best abilities in the game. If it still had it, M Audino would probably be really good as a defensive pivot. Famously, Mega Garchomp is worse than its non-Mega counterpart in singles. It got both bulkier and stronger, but lost 10 speed points. That's not a big deal, right? Unfortunately for Chomp, it actually is. Regular Chomp's 1 and 2 speed stat is amazing as it outpaces the base 100 benchmark where Pokemon like Salamence, Zapdos, and Mew reside. 92 just doesn't cut it and makes M-Chomp surprisingly weak. It's good in Nat Dex because of Scale Shot, but in both Gen 6 and Gen 7 OU, it's pretty solidly worse. Even so, most Mega Evolutions are strict upgrades, and while some of them still land in the middle tiers, they blow their ZU brothers out of the water. There's a lot of completely busted Mega Evolutions. In Gen 6, a staggering 10 Mega Pokemon have made Ubers their home. Most of them are offensive, highlighting a slight problem, which is that most Megas are buffed in a way that boils down to them being min-maxed to shit. Mega Lopunny, for example, jumped from a pretty bad 76-105 attack plus speed combo to a legitimately fucked up 136-135. Mega Gengar had something similar happen, but was even more absurd due to its new ability Shadow Tag, which guaranteed to be banned from standard play. But the worst is yet to come. Since VGC doesn't ban specific Pokemon, the most broken shit is allowed to run amok, bringing game balance to its knees. Mega Kangaskhan in particular absolutely demolished VGC 2015, being a part of the chalk core that made up most top 8 Worlds teams. Outside of this, Mega Salamence and Mega Gengar were extremely strong, especially in Sun and Moon, where they took first and second respectively at Worlds 2018. Because of this structure, VGC players had no relief from these demons, which could at times reach over 50% usage. And then there's Mega Rayquaza, whose combination of amazing moves, weather resetting ability, and fucking bonkers stats got it banned from Ubers and gave it a ton of usage in VGC while legal. Are Mega Evolutions broken? Well, in my opinion, that's not the question you should be asking. What you should be asking instead is, are the Megas themselves broken? It's pretty clear that the mechanic is fun and honestly good. It gives Pokemon that desperately need vital buffs, but there's a lot left to be desired. Many already great Pokemon were given Megas despite not needing them at all. Tyranitar didn't need a Mega. It was already amazing in literally every single OU gen before this and VGC. It's so strong that in Gen 6 it's arguably better than its Mega, because why would you run a somewhat stronger T-Tar when you could just run the original thing and save your Mega slot? This practice led to Blaziken being banned alongside its Mega Evolution, which is kinda nuts. Pokemon went overboard with this. They're too damn strong. Especially in VGC, this could be a problem if Megas are legalized after the new Legends game comes out. There's a reason why mid-2010s VGC players are a bit worried. In conclusion, there's a lot of balanced Megas, but there's also a lot of completely unbalanced Megas that can ruin it for people. When Legends Zeta 8 comes out, I hope that Pokemon takes another look at some of these overpowered threats and nerfs them a bit, because as both a singles and VGC player, I don't want to deal with some of these guys. Thank you so much for watching.